Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thankful for the opportunity for you to join me early this morning with my alarm going off this morning. As you can tell, this is a real live recording, really a live one. So thank you so very much for tuning in this morning for what I call 7 minutes at 7 a.m. Feel free to put something in the comments section. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if these have been beneficial to you, if these teachings have been a great benefit to you, and even if you've been sending it to someone and it's benefited them, I'd appreciate the feedback. So as we do every Monday and Friday, we have the opportunity to put a word, put a phrase, put something in your atmosphere that we believe will bless not only your day, but hopefully your life. So good morning to you today. What we're going to put in your atmosphere today is a word. I was going to add a word to it, and we'll talk about that here for a few seconds, but I decided to leave it in more of a broad term, and that is the word accountability. Everybody say accountability. Accountability. Um, I was going to put the word personal accountability because ultimately you're responsible for what you can do, but really accountability deals with what we're accountable for personally, and then we have what I call collaborative accountability. Right. So I have my personal accountability, but then you know there are groups, there are teams, there are portions that we're under, and they have to be accountable as well. Maybe where you work, you're accountable to them. Why are you accountable? Because they pay you. That's one reason. Because you want to do your best effort. You're accountable to your customers when you are an entrepreneur or a business owner. You have an accountability to your family unit. If you're accountable there, you have an accountability. If you say you're a part of a ministry, you know you have an accountability there. There are things you're supposed to be doing, right? You have an accountability to a region that the Lord have assigned you to a function that the Lord have assigned you to. So there's all kinds of accountability, group accountability, collaborative accountability. Accountability is an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility or to account for one's actions. My goodness, man, we can have all kind of opportunities, favor, blessings. Those are things we love to talk about. Lord, give me favor, give me a blessing. Absolutely, the Lord will, and He has. Can I say that? The Lord will, and He has. There's several of you can say right now, I know I've been blessed. I know I've been favored. I know I've been given multiple opportunities. But what we don't want to do is talk about the responsibility or the accountability to such blessing and favor. Jesus said, to whom much is given, much is required. We love to talk about being blessed. We don't want to talk too much about the accountability or responsibility of being blessed. Do you not know there is a piece of this that we must talk about? Man, there are a lot of people right now. Oh my goodness. Boy, oh boy, I want a nicer car. A nicer car, maybe nicer maintenance. Oh, no, I want to be married. I want me a husband. I want me a wife. Well, it's more than a ring on your finger. Now there's responsibility that comes with it, right? There are people who want certain skills and abilities. Oh, I want to be able to do this more. I want to be able to do this more. Well, to do that more, it requires more. There are people who want promotions on their job, who think the only thing I want to be able to do is tell people what to do and get more money, not understanding it comes with more accountability. Man, we love to shift blame and put it on others when we have to be accountable, right? There are things right now that God in his infinite wisdom have already done for us, but we don't do our part. uh, Jim Quick says there's none of it works unless you work. We have to do our part. If knowing is half the battle, action is the second half of the battle. See, when you know you're going to really be held accountable, you move different. Somebody say it hit different when you know you have to be accountable. I remember my first job out of college, and I won't mention where it was, but the reality is it was totally different than being in class and working. I think I had three part-time jobs when I graduated. Matter of fact, I know I did. I want to say three and a half jobs. But then having a job where you're working all day with the same function. So when I had all part-time jobs in between classes, I mean, over here, then I'm over there, then you're in one job all day and you're going, man, I've really worked hard. And I'm thinking, I'm going to lunch. And I come out of lunch, I'm like, oh, I got to keep doing this for another 4 or 5 hours. Why? Because when they pay you, they want you have an accountability to produce work. None of it work unless you work, right? And let me slide this out of here because we love to pour excuses on this thing called accountability. Well, I would do it if it wasn't for them. I'd do it if they didn't do it. I'd do it if they did this. I'd do this if it's. Let me tell you something. Something the Lord gave me years ago, and I put it in your atmosphere today. I'm not limited by limited people. My ability to do what I'm demanded to do could be hindered by others. It could be slowed down by others. Beloved, ask me how I know. Sometimes processes and procedure and things of this nature are hindered by others. There are others who are slowing down the result or the end result or the outcome you desire. Oh, yes. Ask me how I know. But the reality is, I'm not limited by limited people. There may be another way for me to operate in such a place where I can still be accountable. Yes, 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 yes. Accountable. We have to be accountable. We have to be accountable. It is the obligation and willingness to accept responsibility for one's actions. Beloved, if you're going to take the blessing, you got to take the burden that comes with it. If you're going to take the favor, you've got to take the work and accountability that comes with it. For those of you that believe in Jesus Christ, you can take the blood, it's available for you. But there is an accountability that comes with it. It's been my divine honor to be with you guys again today. Do me the honor, do me the favor, sharing this with someone. If it was a benefit to you, I'm sure it's going to benefit someone else. So go ahead and be a blessing to somebody, send it to them. Or more importantly, hit the share button right now. Just hit the share button. Trust me, you won't hinder or harm nobody by sharing something that somebody else spoke because it could be a blessing for somebody else. Do you not know when you're well, you're not just impacting you, you're impacting everybody that's attached to you and everybody that runs into you today? Yes, you absolutely are. The same way a virus could spread when we connect to one another, some good stuff can spread when we do the same type of connection. So please, ma'am, please, sir, share this with someone if it was a benefit to you. I thank you so very much. And I want you to have an enjoyable rest of this day. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you the next time.